Hello, and welcome to another episode of Keto Friendly Joe. Today we're going to do a little departure. We are still going to talk a little bit about weight loss, but not much. Today we're going to talk about the power with which you believe. And I want to warn you, throughout this conversation, I'm going to get pretty passionate. And throughout that passion, I hope you understand that I'm doing this so that to help you overcome hurdles in your life, to help you overcome obstacles that you might be going through right now, especially as it relates to setting goals. So I have 5 rules, okay? 5 rules. When it comes to believing, the first rule, and this is always the case, you have to want it more than you need it. You have to want it, and it doesn't matter whether it's weight loss or success or whatever. You have to want it more than you need it, and here's what I mean by that, okay? When you have a desire to do something, it becomes an intrinsic motivator. That means you're motivated from the inside to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Whatever you're looking to accomplish, if you want it more than you need it, you have a better shot at it. That intrinsic motivator is going to keep you going in the right direction. But if you need it, that means that somebody has told you that you need it. That means that somebody else wants it for you more than you do. And that's not healthy. That's not going to help you achieve whatever your goal is. You have to want it more than you need it. And I have some more rules here to help you get to where you want it more than you need it. Rule number 2 is the conversation that you have in the mirror every morning. You need to have this conversation with yourself. Look in the mirror. And when you look in the mirror, I want you to say, I will, and then follow it up with whatever you're going to achieve towards whatever your goal is. If your goal is weight loss, then you will say, I will only eat 2,000 calories today. I will only eat 25 carbs, whatever your goals are, whatever your targets are. I will only have 2 meals today. And then be disciplined about it. Believe in it. Believe that whatever plan you set forth in the mirror is the plan that you're going to achieve and work towards achievement throughout the entirety of your day. And do it every day. Every day. And when somebody looks at you weird from your family, say, hey, I'm just setting my goals. Set a good precedence. Set a great example for your kids to follow by having this great conversation with yourself in the mirror. And sure, at first they might go, wow, you're crazy. But then it gets catchy. And then they start having the conversation, and maybe not related to weight loss. Maybe it's to self-esteem or, lack of confidence, or maybe it's towards achievement of something important for the day. Maybe it's just to get out of bed. Maybe it's just to get off the couch. And maybe that's the step. Today I'm going to walk 5,000 steps. I'm going to do 2 miles of walking. I will do this. I will do this. And then tell others. Tell others that the items that you will be doing today. And why is that important? Because self-accountability starts with you communicating what to be held accountable about. So, have that conversation right up front, right off the bat. Start your day. I'm going to have coffee. I will have coffee. I will walk 5,000 steps. I will hit my calorie target, but not more. I will hit my carb target, but not more. I will hit all the numbers that I need to hit today. And I will lose weight. You see, one of the things that I think is important we do is we get excited. Rule number 3, we get excited about our goals, right? We get excited. We champion them ourselves. We start off by being the champion of our goals so that others can also champion the goal. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We are all human. We all need that little bit of affirmation to let us know we're going in the right direction. That guidance, right? But you need to be excited about your goal and share the goal. Share your accomplishments towards that goal as well. I think it's important that you also be part of that. Be part of the process for somebody else. Rule number 3. So rule number 3 is set the goal. Let's make sure we're doing that. Set the goal. And the reason why I didn't do that rule number 1 or rule number 2 is because you have to want the end result more than you need it, right? That's number 1. Number 2 is I need you to have a conversation with yourself in the mirror that goes great. That is a great conversation where you're not hating on yourself, which is the worst. But we have all this negative self-talk that comes at us. This negative self-talk that eats us away. Well, get rid of it. Have great conversations with yourself in the mirror. And you know what? I don't usually prescribe to this, or subscribe to this, whatever the word is. But if you have to fake it till you make it in the mirror, do it. Have a great conversation with yourself. When your kid says, Dad, Mom, what are you saying? Say, I'm having a conversation with myself. Telling myself what I'm going to do today. All right. So set those goals. You know what the great Winston Churchill said? Without goals, you achieve nothing with an awful lot of accuracy. So that's why it's rule number 3 is set the goal. You have to have goals and many goals to achieve the great goals. Listen, I use a system called SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. So a specific goal for me, I set 220 pounds. I wanted to weigh 220 pounds or less by the end of the year. I'm at 215. All right, I achieved that goal. But I did it in steps. I started off with 250 by the end of July. And I wanted it to be realistic. I mean, I really hadn't gone on a weight loss venture in my entire life. So this was the first time that I'd ever gone down this path. But once I knew I was going to achieve the goals, I set new goals. Like my goal is now 200 or less by the end of the year. 200 or less by the end of the year. And I'm marking it down. I got to lose 7.5 pounds by the end of November. I got to lose 7.5 pounds by the end of Christmas. But no, actually, I got to be smarter than that, right? Because Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to eat some food. Christmas, I'm probably going to eat some food. I'm going to gain back some of that weight. So I should probably go for 10 pounds for the end of November and 10 pounds for the end of Christmas, or the end of December, sorry. And once you set your goal, share it. You need to share your goal. Look, I decided that I am going to do this. I've decided, and I'm telling everybody, that I am now going in this direction. People will champion that. It's not about being braggadocious, and it's not about garnering attention. It's about what we all need, what we all strive for, and that's a little affirmation from our population that cares about us. Hopefully, right? That's what we're looking for. And then recycle. Have a great conversation in the mirror. I will do this because Amy believes in me. I will do this because Eric believes in me. I will do this because Scott believes in me. I will do this because Jamie believes in me. I will do this because Bentley believes in me. I will do this because Eli and Riley believe in me. I will do this because of those things. But also do it because, rule number 4, I believe in me. Believe in yourself. Part of the reason why we're in this situation, unless there's a medical reason, is because we've used food. I know for me personally, I used food as a coping mechanism. I used it when I got stressed out, and I would eat all the time. I used it when I got bored. I had to eat something. I had to put something in my mouth and swallow it and eat it. Part of that was because there was a lot of me that did not believe in myself. I used to make excuses as to why I was fat. I hated that. I hated that I would literally justify every possible reason why I was fat. And yet the real reason was because I didn't believe in myself. And I'd get stressed out, and I'd do stupid stuff, and I'd eat food. I'd use food as my coping mechanism. So we got to switch that around. Part of that mirror exercise is believing in yourself. Help you believe in yourself. And this is why it's number 4. This is why it comes after number 2 and number 3. Number 2, have a conversation with yourself that starts with I will. Number 3, set the goal. I will achieve this goal. Number 4, believe in yourself. I believe in you. And if you're struggling with this, if you're struggling with believing in yourself, give me a call. Shoot me an IM. Let's have a conversation. I've talked to a couple of people over the last couple of days, and I've helped them work through some obstacles. I want to help you too, because losing weight is absolutely important, but you have to want it more than you need it. And the last part is believe in others and help others achieve their goal. The last part in the whole belief cycle is helping others. It's such a coping mechanism when you can reach out and you can help others. I mean, I tell you what, right now I only have 26 subscribers, and I know that I'm only reaching limited voices, but I know that you're listening. I know that you're listening to the words that I'm saying, and that there's an impact to be had. And because of that fact, I will not give up. I will not give up. I will continue to believe in you. I will believe in you because I believe in me. But because I believe that this is something that's important to you, and I want it for you. I want it for you. I'm Keto Friendly Joe. That's another episode.